Hello, my name is Haley. I'm going to share with you what I've learned throughout this course about how best to use the internet as an educator. I began this course excited about adding more tech tools to my teaching toolbox, but I quickly became frustrated and overwhelmed by how much was out there. With the help of Mike and many other guest speakers, I think I've finally figured it out. So without further ado, here are my 5 biggest takeaways. Curation, digital and online identities, expanding my PLN, project-based learning, and how living in a digital world will influence my teaching. So I'm going to begin with curation. This course gave me an opportunity to explore ways of keeping online resources organized. The 2 main apps I explored this term were Symbaloo and Feedly. Symbaloo is a great way to store and manage bookmarks on the web. It helped keep me organized by providing me with a platform to store and organize all the cool apps we learned about this term. Feedly is an RRS feed that helped me to keep track of all of my classmates and my favorite educators' blogs throughout the term. It was great for keeping me up to date and connected with other educators in my classroom and around the world. Next up is digital identity. Through this topic, I learned about digital dualism, my own online footprint, and the impacts of living in a digital world for my students. Digital dualism is the belief that online and offline worlds are separate and distinct. At the beginning of this course, I firmly believed this to be true. But now, my perspective has shifted. I now believe that our online identities are extensions of our offline identities. If this is the case, then everyone who uses the internet has a digital footprint that illustrates their identity online as well as offline. This is something that everyone needs to be aware of. My favorite tech task this term was Googling myself, and I've got to say I was pretty impressed with what I found. Our students, however, are in a more unique position. Many of them have had a digital footprint since before they were born. So instead of pushing our students away from the use of technology, we should be teaching them about digital citizenship and about how to create a positive online identity. Next up, I wanted to touch on what I've done to expand my PLN by comparing my PLN from my first year of ed to my current PLN. I'm an integrated student, so my first year of ed was back in 2014-2015. One of the best parts of this program is that I was able to develop relationships with one group of educators, many whom I'm still connected with in my first year of ed. Now, I've also got a second wonderful group of educators I'm connected to, all of you. In addition, I've also expanded my PLN to include many new web-based apps and resources that I know will come in handy in my future teaching. My PLN is something I will continue to work on because being connected is an important part of teaching. I hope to continue to use technology and the internet to become connected with people across the globe, which will help me to continue learning and to become the best teacher I can be for my students. I'm going to touch briefly on project-based learning. I was introduced to this concept by several of our guest speakers, and it is definitely something I hope to try in my own teaching. Essentially, project-based learning creates alternate paths to learning, opportunities for student choice, learning that promotes student strengths, and may reveal some new strengths. It also fosters opportunities for social interaction and collaborative learning and integrates multiple content areas, effectively creating meaningful learning experiences. This type of learning, which empowers students, is certainly something I can get behind. Finally, I wanted to reflect on how I hope what I have learned will impact my teaching and my students' learning. Students today are connected from the start. So instead of trying to push technology out of the classroom, why not embrace it? Technology has the power to connect us in so many ways, providing us with an opportunity for not only teachers to collaborate, but students too. Dean Tereski shared 2 pieces of advice with us during his presentation. Students should be able to leave our classroom able to answer the following questions. What did I learn from my classmates, and what did I contribute to others' learning? The emphasis placed on collaborative learning can lead to more creative and innovative ideas from students, unlocking their full potential as learners. Now, I think that is a great idea. So in summary, I've come a long way throughout this course, from someone who is frustrated and overwhelmed with technology to someone who can't wait to incorporate technology more frequently in the classroom. Well, I guess that's all, folks. So good luck and keep in touch.
Created using Powtoon.